We're now on our second day of repair of the gate that was damaged by a truck, and I'm wearing a GoPro on my head, and I'm going to try to be still, not move too fast so this is easier to view. But there's the top rail, and now it's clear how badly that was bent, and everything in between. This whole field of art here had some amount of stress on it. There are pieces that'll be recoverable. We'll actually be able to salvage and put some things back on. Even that is marginal in terms of value because everything has a brazing residue, I guess is the right word, on it. And even if and it'll never go back precisely as it came apart. So there'll be a lot of cleaning and fussing with every single joint. Even down here you can see on the bottom rail where I've taken the grassy fronds off. And we're not done here. We have to, I'll be able to save these pieces individually, reuse them in probably in a slightly different fashion, but all the grinding that you can see has to go on here. Let's see if we can get down here and look at now we're tight to the table, perfectly vertical on the mounting point, and you can see what a tremendous amount of bow we have in this component. And I'm perplexed now as to where I'm going to get that back out. It looks like this little brace that I put in the beginning to give it terrific strength, which it does have, has now been compressed somehow just enough that I may have to cut it to relax this strut, this bottom rail, and get it back down into place. And then once I have that into place, then I've got to build a similar lash up for the other rail, the other panel, and because there's just no way to proceed without knowing where I'm going. Recall that if you saw this earlier, this gate was built as a single panel right here in the same room. It was 13 feet wide on my 8-foot table. I think one of the other tables was picking up the slack over here, and we didn't cut it apart until we were ready to. So we had a perfect matchup. Everything just flowed as nicely as you could want it to. Now that is absolutely far more difficult at this stage to get that matchup to look correct again. And of course, with my name on it, I want it to be nice. I want it to be correct. I don't want to be just close. I want to be as perfect as we can get it. Anyway, that's just another update. Pails and boxes of, I shouldn't say boxes, but there's trays of the stuff that we removed just everywhere, and some of it is just completely unusable. It was crimped in such a way there's just no way to get after that kind of a piece, and it'll have to. But these panels, once I take them fully apart, we'll clean them, sort them out, polish off the old residue, and see if we can reuse a lot of that. I don't want to just throw things away willy-nilly. There's good reason to be cautious and to be frugal. So anyway, today's update is just that, and we'll carry on. Probably be a little while now, a few days, while I'm figuring out how we're going to get the main body going. All right, thanks for looking. Bye for now.